Hello students, myself Archana Marude. In today's video, we are going to learn about the two types of photodiode, that is photodiode and power diode. First we see photodiode. This is the symbol for photodiode. This is positive terminal, that is called as anode, and this is negative terminal called as cathode. When we see the symbol of photodiode and LED, the symbol is same. The only difference is that here the arrow it is in inward direction, and if we observe the symbol of LED, then that arrows are in outward direction, because LED means it is a light emitting diode, and here that light is incident on this diode. Then how the photodiode works? The photodiode, it is a PN junction semiconductor diode, and which is always operated in the reverse bias condition. And when the light is focused through a glass lens on the junction of the photodiode, then the depletion region is quite wide, penetrated on both sides of the junction, because here that photodiode is always operated in the reverse bias condition. And when light is incident, that means when photons are incident on the depletion region, they will impart their energy to the ions present there, and due to that there is the generation of electron hole pairs, and the number of these electron hole pairs will be dependent on the intensity of light, or we may say that number of photons are incident, and these electrons and holes will be attracted towards the positive and negative terminal respectively of the external source. That means here electrons having negative charge, therefore they are attracted towards the positive terminal, and holes having positive charge, they are attracted by the negative terminals of the battery, or called as external source. And due to that there is a current flowing through the photodiode called as photocurrent, and with increase in the light intensity, more number of electron hole pairs are generated, or we may say that as intensity of that incident light increases, then more number of electron hole pairs are generated, and the photocurrent also increases, and thus the photocurrent is directly proportional to the light intensity. That means as intensity of incident light increases, then photocurrent also increases. And this graph shows the IV characteristics of photodiode, and we know that photodiode it always operates in the reverse bias condition. And when we draw this graph, here reverse voltages are plotted along the x-axis, and it is measured in volts, and reverse current they are plotted along the y-axis, and its value is in microampere. And this reverse current does not depend on the reverse voltage. When there is no light illumination, that means when light is not incident, then reverse current will be almost zero, and the minimum amount of current present is called as a dark current. Here this is called as a dark current. And once when the light illumination increases, that means as intensity of incident light increases, then the reverse current also increases linearly. Then where is photodiode used, or called as applications of photodiode? These are the photographs of that photodetectors. Here these photodiodes are used as a photodetectors. They are also used in cameras as a photosensors, slotted optical switch. They are also used in consumer electronics. And now we see what is that photodetector. the semiconductor devices which can be implicated to detect the photons presence. Such devices are known as photodetectors. These are the photographs of photodetectors, and these photodetectors, they transform the optical signals into electrical signals, and the response is proportional to the power in the beam. Then what is my power diode? When we observe this photograph, then it is observed that this power diode, it is similar to the conventional diode. That means it is similar to p-n junction diode. This negative ring, this silver ring, it shows that it is the negative terminal, that is cathode, and opposite is a positive terminal. These power diodes, they are similar to the regular diodes, and although they have very slightly in their construction, in regular diodes, also known as signal diode, the doping level of both p-n sides is the same, and hence we get a p-n junction. But in power diodes, we have a junction formed between a heavily doped p and lightly doped n side, and which is grown on a heavily doped n layer. Hence the structure looks as shown in the given figure. See here, this is p positive side, this is n negative side, and here it is n plus side. And this middle region, it is called as a breakdown voltage dependent, and this is also called as a drift region of the thickness WD. That thickness is denoted by WD. Here it is positive terminal, this is negative terminal called as cathode. Again see this second diagram. This region is called as the drift region, and the n minus layer is the key feature of the power diode, and which makes it suitable for high power application. See here, this is negative terminal, n minus, and this layer is very lightly doped, almost intrinsic, and hence this device, it is also known as a PRN diode, PIN diode, and where P means P type, N means N type, and I stands for intrinsic. And this graph shows the IV characteristics of power diode, and when we observe this graph, it is almost similar to that of the signal diode. Here if voltage increases, current also increases. These are the forward bias characteristics. On x-axis voltage are plotted, and on y-axis current is plotted, and this region, it is the reverse bias p-n junction diode, and at this voltage that current goes on increasing sharply, and here this is called as a reverse leakage current. And in signal diodes, for forward bias region, the current increases. However, in power diodes, high forward current leads to high ohmic drop, which dominates the exponential growth, and the curve increases almost linearly. See here, it is linearly. That's all about today's video. Thank you.